Hi everyone, it's time for the mid-September reading. We're going to have a pick a card here. I'm going to pull a card from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for each of the piles, and then we also have crystals. Two important dates that are coming up for the rest of September. So September 17th, we have the full moon lunar eclipse, and that's going to be in Pisces. It's going to be a little bit of a harsh one. We're kind of getting our rose-colored glasses ripped off of our faces, so don't be alarmed if it's a little bit of a harder day. And the other important date would be September 22nd. It's the fall equinox. Time to prepare for the winter here. It's officially sweater weather, my favorite time of the year. So let's get into picking our cards here. For pile number one, we're gonna have the bear, as well as the Amazonite, raw Amazonite. For pile number two, we're going to have the camel, as well as this Smoky quartz cluster. For pile number three, we have the Firefly, as well as this Malachite. And then finally, for pile number four, we have the rabbit, as well as the rose quartz. So take your time to pick your pile or piles if you're drawn to more than one. If you'd like to follow me into the pre-shuffling part of the reading, just keep watching. I'm also going to break down the rest of the important dates astrologically. So yeah, if you want to join me there, for the spread that we're going to be doing, we're going to take a look at the theme as always, the challenges, the blessings, how to overcome the challenges, how to attract the blessings, and any advice and any advice, yeah, that the spirit has for us for the rest of September. Welcome back. This is going to be the part where we're going to pre-shuffle the cards for each of the piles, as well as go through the astrology that we're going to be going through for the rest of September. Let's clear out the energy here. Start with a fresh slate. Now we do have the fall equinox, so it's going to be time to prepare for winter. Yeah, so the fall equinox is literally 2 days after my birthday, so I'm gonna be 34, so woohoo! It's a great time for me. September is usually my favorite month because it is my birthday, but also because we do fall on the fall equinox. I like summer, but I also do like just being able to like cozy up with a sweater. I'm sure I'm not the only one in there, in that same boat. But yeah, and winter is kind of a like you get that winter depression, and that definitely hits me. So fall, I usually try and like bring my mood up. So hopefully it's gonna be a not so harsh one. I know we're starting off with September 17th here, so that's going to be the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, and it is going to be a harsh one. Like I said in the intro, we are going to get our rose-colored glasses ripped right off of our faces. So be mindful of that day. Moving on to September 18th, Mercury opposes Saturn. And that'll actually mean that any work that you do on that day is going to pay off. So if you were looking on starting any projects, finishing any projects, I would definitely use the energy of that day for sure. Also, next coming up September 19th, we have the Sun trining Uranus. And this is going to be a very cheerful day. So it's a good day to enjoy all of the little things. Moving on to September 20th, my birthday, we have Sun opposing Neptune. So we're going to be feeling a little bit tired. It's a good day to stay in bed. I might actually do that. We will see. Yeah, so yeah, just use like all of the, don't push anything. Don't start anything that just because you want to get a check mark off your to-do list is probably not the day. Moving on to September 21st, the Sun is gonna trine Pluto. Now this is a power day, so it's a good day if you want to ask for a raise or ask for a promotion, because you're going to be it's going to be a powerful day. Just remember, like if it's not working out, it's probably not for you. There's going to be something better on its way. Otherwise, yeah. After that, we fall into September 22nd, and this is going to be the fall equinox. There's also a couple other things going on that day, so it's going to be a very eventful day. So the fall equinox is going to shine a lot of light on our relationships, and especially with the eclipse, with the ripping off of the rose-colored glasses. We might have some things coming up to light, and so be generous, but don't try to people please during that time. It's not a time like it's still a time to give and take. So like reciprocal. It's not a time to just give. It's a time for both. I mean, it's always a time for both, but especially that time this fall equinox, be careful where it shines, where you want things to be shown. So if you want to write some affirmations down, see where you want some clarity, I could probably do that also. Also, September 22nd, we have Venus squaring Pluto. And this is another day that, this is the same day that secrets are brought to light. So especially in relationships, because it's Venus, everything about relationships. So again, don't push anything, but get the clarity that you need. And after that, we also have Venus entering Scorpio, also on September 22nd. And so that day, the relationships can be very intense, passionate, almost a little obsessive. So be careful again with that energy. Like don't go to the extremes, because that's where things get out of balance, and that's where we usually fall off the bandwagon and get a little bit obsessive. And moving on to September 24th, Mars is going to trine Uranus. For that day, you're going to get a boost of energy and determination. So another good day if you had any projects to start, projects to finish, cleaning the house, because fall is do a fall cleaning. Anything that you want to, because you're going to have the determination, you're going to have that boost of energy, something that you were probably recuperating from September 20th because you were so tired. Moving on to September 25th, also a couple things there. Mercury opposes Neptune, so creativity and practicality are going to be very balanced. So everything that you started on the 24th, you're gonna have to you're gonna have the practicality as well as the creativity to move forward on that day. Also, that same day, 25th, Mercury trines Pluto, and it's also a good time for job interviews and building your reputation. So if you're looking to like start a YouTube channel, it would probably be a good day. Like start getting ready on the 24th, start getting the practicality on the 25th. And then September 26th, we have Mercury entering Libra. So you're going to get a boost in your charms. But with the Libra energy, with the scales, it's usually a day that, especially with Mercury, which is all about communication. So we might get pulled between a couple directions and we're not able to make a decision. So when you have, on that day, so the 26th, when you have a decision to make, don't delay on it. Just make a decision, and then go through the energy as it goes. Adjust as you move on towards the rest of the month. And next we have September 29th. Mars is gonna trine Saturn. And you're going to feel really pulled to be a caregiver. Just remember that everyone is healing, and it can be hard to heal. So just be mindful of that. Like don't try and push people to heal. If they're not ready, don't push it. There's no need for that. Just like for yourself, there's no need. Like feel your feelings fully. You don't need to resist your feelings, because that's where the chaos comes from. And then finally, September 30th, the last one, we have the Sun conjuncting Mercury. Good for networking and getting noticed. So if you were planning to start a YouTube channel, networking is going to be very beneficial on the 30th. So yeah, that is all for the astrology. And we have our pre-shuffled cards here. And yeah, a fun fact about this deck. This is actually my very first deck that I ever got, and I was 6. So this is coming from a long time ago, and we're going to use it today. But yeah, if you already picked your piles, if this helped you pick your piles a little bit better, we'll see you then. If you pick more than one pile, we'll see you then again. Bye. Hello, pile 1. This is going to be your reading for the month of, well, the mid-month of September. If you chose this Amazonite crystal in its raw form, as well as the bear, this is going to be your reading. I'm feeling lots of protection. Mama bear type of energy, or Papa bear. Papa bears are not so much the same type of energy though. So more like Mama bear. So here are your pre-shuffled oracle cards. Oh, we got 2 of this one. Okay. So first we're going to take a look at the theme, the challenges, the blessings, how to overcome the challenges, how to attract the blessings, and then any advice that Spirit has for us. So let's take a look at the theme. We have endings and beginnings with the wheel. Okay, I'm feeling putting your foot down on something. Taking the wheel. Oh, I didn't say that, but we're going to be clarifying with this beautiful tarot deck here that I just got. It is called the Whispering. Sorry, the Wild Reflections, sorry. And I actually love it. The images are so pretty. And it has a bunch of sunflowers on it. My favorite, other than the lotus, obviously. But yeah, so let's pick a card for, what are we ending here? We have Page of Cups. And what are we beginning? Five of Swords. I'm getting that it's time for you to win. It's time for you to stop giving out your wins to other people. Because then you always feel left out in the cold. So I feel like that's changing there. Underneath the deck, we have Four of Pentacles. Yeah, like protect yourself from, especially from people that are kind of overbearing is what I'm getting. But let's take a look at, okay, these two want to come out. So we got the Page of Pentacles here and the Tower. Oh, sorry, I'm going to show them to you. So Page of Pentacles, not focusing, and then we have the Tower. Yeah, it's almost like you let things go too much, and the universe is being like, no, sorry, that's not going to work anymore. You need to take care of yourself. We want you to win. But let's put these back here. Let's take a look at the challenges. We have whiskey. Life should be sipped slowly with intention. Be patient as the vision reveals itself. Okay. So it might be a little bit of a impatient energy here. And what I'm also getting is like also, we want things to go too fast, but it's not, it's supposed to be enjoyed. But let's clarify. Sip slowly. The Two of Wands. It's like we have a vision of where we want to go, but we're kind of just waiting for things to come to us when we need to get on that bike. Take the scenic route. Enjoy it. Enjoy the world you're building. It seems like Six of Wands here. It's a winner. Let's take a look at the blessings. We have Spirit of Place. It's almost like you're being pushed, especially with the Tower that came out here, you're being pushed towards where you're supposed to be. You're being pushed to that win. Like the universe is making you take that wheel. Yeah, it could be that like all good things come to those who wait. But I don't believe that, because if you're just waiting all the time, just sitting, not doing anything, you're not going anywhere. It's not just gonna come to you. You gotta move. You gotta go somewhere. Where is this somewhere? Yeah, a nine of Swords. Right, so clearly we have to move somewhere. We're probably not in the right spot, but the universe is going to show us where that spot is. Like the vision reveals itself. So be patient. It's coming. Those are the blessings, and you're gonna have that direction where you need to go, where the wheel wants you to go. Again, with the little card there, Three of Pentacles. Probably traveling with other people. Maybe you're going on a road trip. Let's take a look how to get out of this energy that we're sipping too slowly. Oh, we got boobies. Let me show you like this. We have Pau Darko, Metamorphosis. Yeah, but we need change. Let me get the little crystal here to hide those. There. All covered up. If you have a cycle, if you are a female and you have a cycle, I would watch out for that full moon especially. I know it's going to be a harsh one, so it might be a little extra harsh on you for that time because we are going through a lot of changes. Yeah, and we had 2 of these. Okay, but let's clarify this one. So what changes? It feels like we're getting an upgrade here. What are we upgrading? The Queen of Cups. I think we're getting an emotional upgrade. Emotions towards ourselves. Getting some confidence to speak our mind, probably, is what I'm getting. Feeling happy in our own body is what I'm also getting. The moon again coming up. Yeah, there's going to be a cycle here. If you're female, if you're a woman, probably going to get a lot of downloads about where you're supposed to go for the remainder of the year. Very feminine energies coming out in here. Let's take a look at how to attract the blessings. Oh yeah, we had the 2 here. Expression with hemimorphite, as well as prophecy with prophecy stone. Yeah, you're getting the vision is revealing itself. It's like, especially because we do have some secrets that are getting light shined on. I think it was especially for the fall equinox, but there was another day, I think it was and it was especially related to relationships. Something that we need to speak about being brought to light. Some secrets coming to light. I'm just a mess here. But let's clarify these. But it's with the prophecy here, it's something that is meant to be, but because we are not moving towards it, it's taking its time. Ace of Wands. And we have the hummingbirds here. Being a bit more present is going to help you out to see where that wand wants to take you. And underneath we have the 5 of Wands. Be playful with it, yeah. But again, related to other people. Lots of 40s. We got 40 here, 41. Lots of 4s. 4 here. Something about stability. Too stable. Let's take a look at the advice from Spirit. So first we have, the healthy person lives in harmony with nature. You create harmony by making choices that feel right to both mind and heart. Consider one choice you need to make today. no matter how insignificant, and make it harmoniously. Yeah, making a decision. I can take the crystal off now. Baby steps. I feel if you are looking to start a new workout routine, take it step by step, but take the steps. And don't discourage yourself, because like, have fun with it. It's like, you're not going to see the difference overnight. Like how I was getting here, that you're getting more comfortable in your body. Like, that takes time. But that's why you got to work on it. Before you can heal others, you first have to heal yourself. Another 4. Today, be mindful of how often you judge others. In recognizing why you see others in a negative light, you discover the fears that you need to heal in yourself. So where are we being a little judgy? Because when we point the fingers at somebody, there's 3 more pointing back towards us. Usually when we're judging somebody about something, it's because some way we have it in ourselves as well. So being mindful about that. Last one we have, God gives you only the present, moment by moment. 39 again. Is that 39 here? Prophecy. So, I mean, the prophecy, like where you're supposed to go, it is going to be revealed. And it's going to be, it's not going to take a long time. How much of your precious day do you invest in the past? Everything from your past except wisdom and love has long since served its purpose. Witness what calls to you from yesterday and why. So maybe that actually gave you some insight on where you need to go. What are you longing for in the past? Like, again, she's looking in the past. Here, the endings all point that way. And it's stopping us from going this way to the blessings. We have to protect the wisdom that we did gain from our past, and the love. So what calls you from yesterday, and why? Why do you want that? Express it. Express it to yourself. You don't need to, like, I know there was a lot of people that came out, but your rose-colored glasses are going to be taken off regardless. So buckle up and figure it out for yourself before the wheel decides to take the turn for you. With the tower that we had earlier, but yeah, overall it is a very good energy. Take care of your body, especially, is what I'm getting here. But make sure that you are taking care of yourself before you take care of others. There is also that on September 29th, with Mars trining Saturn, you're probably going to be one of those one of those people that really want to give on that day, like be a caregiver to somebody else. But heal yourself first. And with the, like, if something, if it's with the judging again, if it's something that you judge in others, there's probably something in there that you do, but is like, that is not, is in the dark. You don't see it for yourself, but it's going to get shown probably in the next couple weeks here. So yeah, be mindful of that, and everything should be good. It's time for a change here. Don't look too much in the past. Focus on where you want to go. Because what's calling to you that way, there's a reason for that. So find out why, and then bring it to the future with you. I mean, with the 2 hummingbirds as well here that we had, or here, sorry. Though they're all about being in the present. So don't think about the past. Or like if you're going to think about the past, find out why you're thinking about the past. Is it something that you want to repeat, or is it something that that you're judging? So if it's judging, it's out of fear. We don't like, we acknowledge it, and then we turn it into a strength and bring it forward. But yeah, that is all that I see for you, pile one. If you're looking for more ways to support me, that's all going to be in the description box, as well as all the decks that I used in here. They're also all going to be in the description box. Have a good one, guys. Pile two. If you chose this beautiful smoky quartz, this is going to be your reading, as well as the camel. Right away, what I'm getting from the camel is like you're carrying a heavy load here. But it's something that can be turned into wisdom. Very wise. You're carrying a lot of wisdom. But let's take a look at the theme for mid-September. Oh, we have sadness female with old woman. Yeah, okay, definitely, yeah. Carrying something, probably a little bit of sadness from the past. But female is always about wisdom, like the crone. Let's get some clarity on that. Oh, yeah, we're using the wild spirit, or sorry, no, the wild reflections tarot. I just got this deck and I'm absolutely in love with it. So as always, we're going to pick a past and a future for the theme. So obviously there's some sadness that we're still holding on to from the past. What is this sadness? Knight of Swords. I'm getting something that went a little bit too quickly. Something that we didn't take the time to enjoy. Maybe a missed opportunity that we're sad about. How can we turn that into wisdom? The Six of Swords. It's all about the sword, everything mental. You see here, like in his, what do you call those? The arrow thing, the arrow carrier. It seems like there's a lot more than 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, there's 6. Okay, it looks like a lot more. So it's almost like there's, you're not giving yourself enough credit for the wisdom that you do have. You're kind of leaving it behind. But it needs to come along for the ride. Wheel of Fortune here. Kind of like using it as a table is what I'm getting here. Let's take a look at the challenges coming for the rest of September. Breath work. Allow your breath to expand your spirit and fill your heart. Might be a little hard to find the room to breathe. Probably because you're not allowing yourself. You want to go, there's somewhere you want to go in a hurry. But you need to take a deep breath and maybe do some meditation. That would probably help. What is that? Let's clarify. Breath work. Breathing is going to be a little hard. There's always 2 that want to come out. Three of Pentacles, but I'll also chi this one. Page of Pentacles. I see we're longing. Might be longing for community, is what I'm getting here. Or with the breath work here, we might be feeling like we're too much in the community. There's too many things going on, and you're not able to see all the little things because you're always so rushed, always pulled in 100 different directions. When you're longing for something else, probably for a little bit more peace. Let's take a look at the blessings. Metamorphosis. So peace is coming, but it might not be in the way that you think. Let's clarify that though. The Two of Wands. It might not be the thing that you originally planned. Or the thing that you originally wanted. But you're going to be able to see, like in retrospect, when you're able to, when everything slows down and you're able to take your breath again, everything will make sense why it had to happen. Seven of Swords, yeah. You might be like, oh, but I wanted to go there. But this is going to be actually so much better once you're able to see it clearly. Let's take a look, though, how to overcome these challenges. We have cordyceps with revival. We have the DNA here. So we're soaring above it. We have stars. It's like a rainbow of stars. It's like reviving your dreams is what's going to carry you. Focusing on your dreams will actually help you take a breath. Not people pleasing. That was another theme. Ten of Wands. So all that load that we're carrying, it is going to pay off. And see those wands, usually he's carrying the wands back, but I see that they're ready to be picked here. So they're ready to be harvested. But we're kind of hanging in there. Maybe it is the time to hang in there, not the time for movement. Because we've already had so much movement, it's like, when is this gonna end? Really, like he's focusing on planting the other ones. They're still ripe, but he's focusing on planting other ones. Those are still gonna be there for him when he's done planting those other ones. So there's probably some other things that you need to attend to, some things that from the past that you wanted to do. So it's probably time to focus on those instead of where you're being pulled to 100 different directions. That is not where you want to go. Let's take a look at how to attract the blessings. Ancestors. Okay, yeah, with breath work here especially, it might help you connect to your ancestors. Meditation could help, and meditation could literally just be about breath work. Focusing on your breath. Because we usually do the breath so subconsciously, it's like and like really take a deep breath and see how it feels when you breathe, like as deep as you can, as when you breathe just normally. Like you'll see like the difference is just amazing. We have the Empress here. Empress with ancestors. There's something your ancestors want to lead you towards that's ready for picking, but you're kind of focused on something else. And maybe that's okay. You want to celebrate that, but later. You want to focus on you a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with that. So take the time. Mid-September, that's your time. Let's take a look at advice from Spirit. Happy is the one who attends to the needy. Okay. What does that mean? How easily are you irritated by the needs of others? Give away some of your time today, but not in a therapeutic sense. Attending to the needy also includes surprise acts of kindness. Okay. So little acts of kindness could help you as well relax. But emphasis on the little. But still take care of yourself, though. Because you have needs, too. And then we have, resisting change leads to illness. Accepting change brings about peace. So we're really being pushed here to change the direction we're trying to look at. Embrace the changes in your life. Release what you no longer need, and welcome the seeds of new experience. Oh, we're really getting pushed to a different experience here, a new seed. Something that our ancestors, I guess, have been working on for a long time. But we're over here like, I'm going to do this over here first, and then I'll tend to you. You could be very surprised with the wisdom that comes from that. So another help, lots of help. So I guess for you, it's all about forgiving. Help others quietly without expecting gratitude or rewards. I was kind of getting that with this here. It's like little acts of kindness without like feeling like you need anything else in return. Let the healing power of your spirit run through your hand as you reach to touch another, but say nothing to the person you help. Learn to give invisibly. Because, yeah, when you help out somebody with the expectation that you'll get something back eventually, even if you don't say it, are you really helping? You're kind of more like you're expecting something in return later type of thing. I kind of wanted to read breath work here from the book. What was that number? Number 4. Number 4. All right. Breath work. Finding space, soul nourishment, freedom. Allow your breath to expand your spirit and fill your heart. Your higher self chose this card because you're in need of more space, expansiveness, and freedom in your life. Your body contains your soul, but your spirit is boundless and needs ample space to express itself in every way necessary for you to feel fulfilled. When you take in a breath, you're breathing the air that has at one point or another touched every surface of the earth. Every animal has felt this breath you're now taking in. Every ocean, sea, and river has held this air within its molecules, and this air has fallen to the ground to nourish plants through the form of rain. You too are limitless and expansive as the air you're breathing right now, yet you haven't given yourself the space to explore all of your desires. This card has come to you to encourage you to follow all intuitive pings that stir your soul. If you're interested in trying something new, such as a hobby or exploring a different space to live, then give yourself permission to wonder, what if? What could happen if you did what made you happy versus what you expected to do, what you are expected to do? How might you experience more passion, fulfillment, and even courage in your decisions if your decisions were based on what brings you joy? Receiving this card is your invitation to ponder what could be. You don't have to act on anything that doesn't feel like the right way forward. Instead, think of this process as a trial period, a chance to try something on with the guarantee that it can be returned if it doesn't fit. For now, allow yourself to explore the possibilities and see where this leads. And actually, I'm going to let you screenshot if you want to do this breath work practice. That's probably going to help you out. Is there another? Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, so it's something, you're probably one of this pile that like your parents are always trying to push you somewhere, or you're always being pushed in a direction that's not really what you want to do. You want that freedom. But it's like these people judging, it's like judging what she's doing. So you're being called to just forget about those and take the time that you need to figure out where your ancestors are trying to lead you, because that's probably something especially here. It's like you've done everything that you were told to do, but now you want to think about yourself. Don't forget to practice gratitude. Like all of these things that the people have like forced you almost to go through, they're like it's a wisdom that you can, it becomes a strength. I was reading Six of Sorrow here. A lot of sadness that, but you haven't missed out on this opportunity. It's still there. It's still coming. But you have to choose to move towards it. So take a breath, and then it's going to help revive your soul. And take the time to see like where it is that you do want to go. Like he's here, this one, he's really like looking at this Page of Pentacles here. He's really looking at this sunflower, and the sunflower follows the sun. But it's almost like the sun is still looking backwards. It's going right to the light. Follow your light. It's time to follow your own light. And yeah, that is all that I see for my pile 2. I hope you have a great rest of September. If you are looking for more ways to support me, that's all going to be in the description box, as well as all the decks that I used. They're also going to be listed down there. Have a good one, guys. Pile 3. If you chose the beautiful Malachite, as well as the Firefly, then this is going to be your reading. Already what I'm getting is like you're your own light. Like you're not a follower type of thing. So if you resonate with that, welcome to your pile. You found the right one. So this is going to be your reading for the rest of September. We're going to take a look at the theme, the challenges, the blessings, how to overcome the challenges, how to attract the blessings, and then a little bit of advice from Spirit. They're very blue cards, but let's dive into this reading. Start off with the strength, success with the lion. King of the jungle. Let's clarify that. Very, very fitting with the the firefly being your own light here. So strength. Strength is in the past position. What strengths are we pulling from? Knight of Swords. This card has come out in every single reading so far. So 1 and 2. Was it? I think it was in the same position as well as pile 2. But very different energies. So I completely understand if you were not pulled to there. Okay, let's take a look at success. What is this strength gonna... 5 of Pentacles. So successfully overcoming our weaknesses is what I'm getting. Because 5 of Pentacles is like not looking at our weaknesses, not pulling from our weaknesses, pulling from our strengths instead. Let's take a look at the challenges for the rest of the month. We have haunted house here. The things that haunt you are the things you have yet to let go of. Okay. So if there's anything that you're still thinking about a lot, that's something that needs to be let go of. It's a weakness that needs to be turned into strength. And I see that it is gonna, for the rest of this September, you're gonna be making strides in there. But especially with the lion and the firefly, how you're being your own light, it's almost like there's not much that you are afraid of. There's not much that does haunt you, but those things that do, I feel like they're going to be so easy to be let go of. Let's clarify. Okay, both of these want to come out. We have the 9 of Pentacles, the treasure map here, and then we have the Queen of Wands. So very attractive energy. Something is pulling at us. It could be an old relationship that you're still thinking about. Doesn't have to be romantic. It's like, how do I get that back in my life? Probably very much relationship, but it's something that needs to be let go. It was very enticing, very attractive. Let's take a look at the blessings though. We have magic stream. Something so much better. Like the grass is actually greener on this side. So it's something that you had that was so good there is actually going to be so much better there. Like it was meant to be let go. It wasn't meant to follow along. This guy's on his like motorcycle by himself. Nine of Wands. We might be a little bit guarded here, But those boundaries, they're meant to be there. That's part of your strength. Because something didn't work out before, you had to take care of yourself to make yourself into that pearl that you are now. And that's exactly what brought you forward. That's exactly where you got the strength from. You probably feel like people are probably very intimidated by you. I want to read this one out of the book, though. Where is it? Is it number 18? Oh, right, almost to it. No. Everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story, with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there is danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of the continuity and a greater evolution. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember that they're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. Again, it's reiterating here, like it came back that like you are meant to lead. Here too, you're meant to lead. You're meant to influence other people. That's probably why you intimidate so many people, is because they're not quite at that level in their journey. But you don't have to worry about that. Though they're not your people then. You're meant to let go of those people because they're bringing you down. You're on another level. Let's take a look at how to overcome these challenges. We have horsetail, another super, like this definitely is all related to strength. So very strong pile. Patience here. We have the protection here, also reflecting with the horse. A lot of movement. It's almost like it's time to move towards something here. Let's clarify. Horsetail. What do we need to be patient with? Patient with others. Yeah, the Hierophant. And with all these bulls here, it's like having patience with these people that are not on the same level. Their journey is different. We might, like, they're not dum-dums. They're just on a different journey. They're not at that same level. And it's like finding the gentleness within you. And then to lead them, help them grow. With patience. And that probably scares you. You're probably a little bit scared to like you're on your own, you're alone, like you wanna lead by yourself type of thing. Like you see the light, you're your own light. And it probably scares you, but it seems like it's something that you're meant to do. And you're very guarded against it. But let's see, how do you attract those blessings here? The heart protection with pink fluorite. Looks more purple to me, but we'll go with pink. 7. Yeah, I mean, don't let your boundaries down just because. Like, those boundaries are meant to be there for sure. Protect your heart. And especially if you're going to be in the public eye leading people, you're going to need a lot of protection for your heart. Don't take what lower vibes are trying to sell you. Let's clarify heart protection. How can we better protect our heart to attract our blessings? The Fool. I'm getting being vulnerable, being able to a little bit let down of like your like showing your vulnerability. With the fox here, you're obviously very sly, and it's like it's a very good way to show that, like, cleverness. Don't fight with the lower vibes. Raise them up. Like a rite of passage here. Yeah, you're getting a very big level up is what I'm getting. Let's take a look at what Spirit's advice is for you. Pain is a touchstone of spiritual progress. Very hermity vibes that I'm getting from this card. But again, with the light, following your own light. Yeah, you're not meant to do what other people are doing, that's for sure. Follow your pain as if it were a candle in the night, leading you to a place of decision. Clear choices can often heal your pain because they release your conflicts. So those things that are holding us back, you just got to make a decision is the thing. It's like that fight or flight mode with the strength. I'm getting more to like, well, whether you fight or flight, it is up to you, completely up to you. But I see you're being guided to take a different approach, something that hasn't, like, if you've been doing the same thing and it hasn't worked, it's not gonna work. It's the same. It's gonna keep coming back. Don't ask to understand the secrets of the universe, but simply to know what this moment means. Okay. It's easy to get lost in endless speculation, so today release the need to know why things happen as they do. Instead, ask for the insight to recognize what you're meant to learn. Might be focusing on like why maybe like you didn't get the closing that you wanted, the closure that you wanted, but sometimes it was probably better that you didn't get that closure. Instead of asking for why, you see how strong it made you. Like, you still moved on regardless of the closure that you didn't get. Tranquility at home leads to health. Focus on your little house, and that could be your body as well. Focusing on your home is for resting, renewal, warmth, and love. If this is not the atmosphere in your home, what can you do today that contributes to changing it? Yeah. It could be something about the home. I mean, use your intuition. Obviously, this is your message. And we have a spider. Spider wanted to come and show itself in your reading. So if spiders, maybe there's a little spider in your home, and he's kind of giving you rent here. Maybe you're really scared of spiders, so I mean that's all up to you. But if you see that spider, it has a message for you. Spiders could be very significant to you, as well as fireflies. And yeah, that is all that I see for you, pile 3. If you're looking for more ways to support me, you can check the description box. There's going to be different things there that you could do, as well as all the decks that I used are also going to be listed in the description box. If you picked a different reading, we'll see you there. If not, bye guys. Hello, pile 4. If you chose the rose quartz, as well as the rabbit card, then this is going to be your reading for mid-September, the rest of September. We're going to be clarifying your cards with the Wild Reflections Tarot deck. It's a new deck that I just got. It's very earthy, so I thought it was fitting for the last little bit of summer here. We're going into fall. So first we're going to take a look at the theme for the rest of the month, the challenges, the blessings, how to overcome the challenges, and how to attract the blessings. And then have a couple pieces of advice from Spirit to get us through the rest of the month. So let's dive into it. First we have the cat. We have jealousy and gossip. I'm getting something like two-faced here. But let's clarify first with something that we're jealous from the past. Something that we were jealous. Something that we saw somebody else achieve. We kind of felt left out in the cold here. And we were jealous about it. It seems like it's coming back around this time. What about gossip? What am I getting for gossip? Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting that you're going to receive an offer soon about especially something that that maybe you were jealous before that you didn't get to have. Maybe it's coming back around. You're going to hear about it through somebody else. Hold on, because it's coming. Let's take a look at the challenges. Straw bale. It's time to step out of your comfort zone, take up space, and reach new height. So challenges, it might be hard for us to actually take the steps that we need once we do get that offer. We might get stuck into analysis paralysis is what I'm getting here. Let's clarify. Six of Swords. It's like moving on, but we're staying back here with our swords. With all of the swords. And somebody else is moving on by themselves. It's like, don't miss the boat. Like, get on that boat. Don't get stuck so much in analysis paralysis that you don't take the steps for that offer that you're going to get. Because you're too scared. What ifs? What about? What could happen? Who knows? Get on the boat and you'll find out. If you don't get on the boat, you'll be this guy. Let's look at the blessings. Field of Dreams. Definitely something you've been dreaming about. Pay attention to your dreams because they might have some messages for you. And also with the eggs, it's something that wants to be birthed here. And these actually made me think of a city, like a skyline. Maybe moving to a different city. Maybe the offer is going to require us to move to a different city, which is why we're so scared. And we're like, no, you go. I'll stay back. So we're going to miss out on an opportunity here. King of Swords. It's like taking control of your mind here. Not focusing on the what ifs. Because they're going to take you way further than you thought. It's like you're already on top. On top of your dreams here. Another king. King of Pentacles. King of our world. Very and masculine is all about action, so it's like taking the dreams that we have, making them a reality here, driving towards them. I see, you already see it in your mind, like in the physical you're on your way to the mountains, but in your mind you're already on the mountains. And that's exactly what you need to do when you want to manifest something. You gotta be a little bit delulu before you can actually bring it. Let's take a look at how to overcome the challenges. We have Elder with Wisdom. Got a wand here again. Again with the fairies. Fairies might be significant to you. If you have things missing or going missing around the house, they're probably because they're very trickster energy. And they're probably, usually when they take something, it's because they're trying to like bring your attention to something. But let's clarify wisdom here. What is this wisdom? What is it trying to teach you? The Queen of Wands. Leading the herd. Be careful burning bridges with people because some of them are hard to rebuild. Unless you can swim, but I'm actually going to read this one out of the book. What is it? 28. We have Elder. Elder. Upright is rising from the underworld, release, letting go, major transformation, higher wisdom, new perceptions, awakening to the truth. And that was a very big theme in the astrology as well. And this is gonna happen until the end of the year. And also it's double happened because for the fall we're always like letting go of things, harvesting the things that we planted, getting ready for the winter. It's all about transformation. Also known as the Queen of Fairies. Well, yeah, that explains the fairies. All right. Or the Queen of the Underworld. Elder is steeped in folklore and legend across many cultures. This tree is a symbol of sorrow, death, and deep magic. In Scandinavia, the tree is inhabited by a spirit called Haldemor. I mean, I'm going to try to say that. Or elder mother, who will punish you if you touch the tree or chop it down without properly thanking her. In the Bible, the cross on which Jesus was crucified was said to be made from the wood of a giant elder tree, and a remorseful Judas hung himself from an old elder tree. In the Middle Ages, elder was used as protection against witches, evil spirits, and other worldly entities. In Celtic tradition, the elder is associated with Samhain, a time of year to honor death, new beginnings, and transformation. I mean, Halloween is coming soon, so it could be significant there, preparing for Halloween. It has been used since ancient times as a blood cleanser, antiviral, anti-inflammatory, used for the kidneys, liver, and digestive system. It is also used as a respiratory aid to prevent or recover from cold and flu. Astrologically, since elder encompasses the piercing duality of life and death, along with supernatural properties, it falls under the general rulership of Pluto. To properly reap its medicine requires wisdom, and if improperly used, it may cause death. When its wisdom is properly harvested, its strong protective action on the immune system also greatly embodies Jupiter's archetype. Let's look at the guidance. Elder signals the end of a phase in life as well as the beginning of a major cycle. The Queen of the Underworld reminds us of the symbolic death that visits us often as we progress through our physical and metaphysical growth. Elder reminds us of the blooming we experience when we simply allow our old self to decompose. In giving new life, the old one needs to be torn apart and allowed to die. Don't resist it. Elder is a wise guardian, assisting us as we step through the doorways of darkness. Allow yourself to be consumed by her mighty presence as the Dark Mother protects our spirit as it goes through the cycles of transformation. Yeah, something really wants to be birthed here. And we need to get out of our comfort zone. Let's take a look at how to attract the blessings. Prosperity with garnet. So whatever we're going to be working on here is going to make us very prosperous. If you needed a little bit more of a push to get started on it. And especially with the Queen of Wands here, we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you need to get over those fears. Step out of the comfort zones. And you'll be able to share all that wisdom as well. Like, again, with the prosperity, that's a lot more than 6 pentacles that I'm seeing here. So there's going to be plenty to go around. And if you have more than one dreams, follow all of the dreams that you have. But it seems like one of them is going to come from somebody that's in your entourage. Let's take a look at advice from Spirit. Yeah, I think that is all that I see for those cards. 20s are very significant. So 21st to the 28th, the 20th to the 28th are probably going to be very, or 20, 21, and 28. The 21 was all about asking for a raise. 20 was like recuperating. So like take the time to recuperate. And then the 28, I don't think 28 had anything, but it was also, oh no, it was the 30th that it was also a good time for a raise. So you might hear from somebody at work that there's a new opportunity opening up. I would take the reins on that. Like, show your interest, share it. It's important to not get stuck in therapy. Therapy is a necessary boat that takes you across a rough river to a new shore. In time, though, you must step out of the boat and onto new earth and never look back. Get on that boat. Look at the boat. It's like stuck in the bottle there. Don't miss the boat. And it's like, you know, when you see people that are always blaming their parents about the way that they are, and like you had how much therapy they had to go through, but they always stay in that therapy because they always blame their parents. At some point you got to realize that you're an adult. It's your responsibility to like unlearn what everything that they've taught you. And it doesn't have to be your parents, it can be society as well. All the bullshit that you went through. You gotta learn to let that go. Every like pain is meant to teach you something, so it doesn't repeat itself, so you can overcome it. Look at all that king energy there. Next we have let go of time. How much do you need to do today? Must you fill every moment to feel useful or productive? And how much of your life is directed by time? Answer these questions honestly. Do you keep telling yourself like, oh, I don't have enough time to do this. There's not enough time for the dream that I've had. I'm too busy with work for the dream that I've had. There's always about time. There's never enough time. But the amount of time that you are here on Earth, are you gonna use it to fill other people's spots? Like to fill other people's dreams? Like use it to your advantage. You only have this life right now. That's it. Next time, if you come back, if you believe in reincarnation, it's not going to be the same thing. You're going to have experiences that come back. Did you learn? You might as well learn the lessons now. Use the time for yourself. A cheerful expression brings joy to the heart, and good news gives health to the bones. Here's a task. The bearer of only good news today. In living out this task, note whether you find it difficult to maintain, and if so, discover why within yourself. And that comes back with the therapy here. Like, why are we blaming, like, why are we still in therapy for this? There's got to be, and therapy doesn't, you don't have to actually go to therapy. Like, you could just be, again, making excuses. I'm going to get really, like, down to, like, you making excuses to stay in your comfort zone. I mean, we're not attracting the prosperity that we are supposed to be getting in this lifetime. You only have one life in this body. Use it wisely. Don't miss the boat because you're still stuck in therapy, because you're still stuck in the excuses. I don't have time. You do have time. The time that you watched here, this whole reading, you could have started. You could have started while watching the reading. There's always time. Multitask. And with that, that's all that I see for you, Pile 4. I really hope that you do start living your best life. Get out of the dark energies that's been keeping you back. Don't be the sad person here. Be the one with the bow. Look, you have so much like king energy over here. But you have to take the steps to go towards it. Don't look at all the arrows that were in there. They're metaphorical arrows. And yeah, that is all that I see for you, pile 4. If you're looking for more ways to support me, that's all going to be in the description box, as well as all of the decks that I used here. They're all going to be down there as well. If you chose a different pile, we'll see you there. If not, have a great one, guys.